key to reaching all of your goals is a harmonious blend of external and internal work. New Year comes around, we're so excited. We're like, we're gonna change this. This is gonna be our year. We're gonna go to the gym 7 times a week. We focus so much on doing the external work, and sometimes we completely neglect the inner work. We're not gonna go to the two extremes and only do internal work and sit and say, I'm gonna journal and do my affirmations and I'm gonna make my vision board and my life is gonna manifest. No, we're also gonna be doing the external work. I know, but when you realize that your internal dialogue shapes your resilience and your actions, doing the external work becomes so much easier. So what does internal work look like? Internal work is cultivating a mindset of possibility. It's reframing self-doubt into self-belief. Some of the tools for internal work is affirmations, journaling, emotional regulation, and visualization. External work, that is consistently taking small actions that align with your goals, that align with your vision. Tools are habits, routines, and systems that are tailored and aligned with your desired outcome, with your vision. And the reason why it matters is because somebody's got to do the work, and your dreams become reality through that daily intentional action and effort. A lot of times the reason why we give up on our goals is not because of external factors. It is those moments where you know you're supposed to be doing the work, you know you're supposed to be going to the gym, but you have that little bit of self-doubt creep in, or you're like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or it's just one sweet treat. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really count. What are you thinking in those moments? It's what's going on up here in those moments that keeps you back from creating your dream life. So you have to learn to work with your mind, but also be able to put in that work. All right. But then it becomes a lot easier to put in that work when you know how to work with her.
Becoming that girl isn't about perfection. It's about creating a lifestyle that makes you feel confident, feminine, and unstoppable. From glowing skin to healthy habits to the energy you radiate, being that girl is about becoming the best version of yourself. Stay tuned because I'm about to show you exactly how to step into that version of yourself. I will show you a quick TikTok compilation for inspiration, and after that, I'll be sharing my own tips to help you step into that version of yourself. And before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe because your glow up starts right here. Let's get into it.
7 things to say yes to right now to change your life and become that girl. Number 1 is to stop waiting for permission. Change careers, go back to school, lose the weight, take a new path. Try a new course. Stop waiting for permission from somebody else, from something else outside of you to start what you want to do, to say yes to the new you. Number 2 is to stop wasting your time and your energy on fruitless labors, chores, unimportant people, and things. Focus your time on the important things, the progress you want to make, the actions you need to take, the growth that you want to have. Ask yourself, does this serve me? If it does, then yes, do it. If it's important, if it does not serve you, then put it aside. Maybe later you can come back to it. Number 3 is to stop neglecting your health. To conquer the world, to reach your goals, to become successful, you have to have a healthy lifestyle. You have to make healthy choices. Make it a priority to prioritize your health. Number 4 is stop being afraid to be seen. Write that post that picture, record that podcast, record that video, write that book, tell your story, shine your light. Each one of us has our own individual, unique way of helping the world, of sharing our cause, our purpose, our dharma. We hold inner knowledge that is a disservice to everybody if we keep it locked inside. Tapping into that, aligning with that, and sharing that is what will set your soul on fire. Number 5 is to stop seeking validation from others. Give that to yourself. Rock it. Love yourself. Embrace the value that you hold. Tell yourself, good job. That was amazing. Tell yourself you love yourself. Be your own best friend. Shine your light not only outward, but inward. Number 6 is to stop comparing yourself to others. It won't help you to compare to anybody else. You're on your own path. You have your own calling, and they have their own. To glow up and become that girl, you have to be true to yourself. Any girl that you would look at and think, oh, she's so amazing, she's that girl, is authentic. So to be that girl for yourself, you need to be authentic and genuine. Find what you love to do and what inspires you. And don't worry about what everybody else is doing. You do you. Number 7 is to stop ignoring your boundaries and your standards. Write down your top boundaries. Write down your top standards and stick to them. Make it the law that you live your life by. Those boundaries, those standards have to be met. And if not, you firmly but directly state that they have been crossed. If they continue to be crossed, you walk away. You don't accept less than you deserve. You don't tolerate less than you deserve. If you truly want your life to change, then you can't let other people take advantage of you. You have to stand firm in what you value and what you believe and not allow others to derail you. Take these 7 steps and incorporate them into your life. Your life will change. You will glow up. You will radiate so much more confidence, poise, and happiness. Other people will want to be around you. You will be an inspiration.
This is exactly how you're going to become that girl in 2025. Hi, my loves. Welcome back to my series on how to become your best self. So the number 1, you're going to stop being a people pleaser. Being a people pleaser is prioritizing everybody else's needs before your own, and it often comes at your own detriment. And you always end up doing things that you never really wanted to do in the first place. The biggest thing that really helped me with this one is that I finally understood that the world is a ruthless place and I am my biggest advocate. No one will ever fight for you more than yourself. You need to be able to say no when you have to say no and not be here to please everybody around you. Be careful when you're going to change that around you. Some people might not like it, especially because they probably used to benefit from it, but honestly, at the end of the day, it's not your problem. Number 2. Don't let your shyness block your blessings. This one is huge because your shyness can literally prevent you from reaching your full potential. And if you're too shy all the time, you're probably going to miss a lot of opportunities that were meant for you. I do believe that everything happens for a reason, but I'm also a big believer that sometimes we do have to take action. There's one saying that truly helped me with this one is the fact that I don't want to miss out on the world, but I don't want the world to miss out on me. And it can be hard to fathom, but there's probably someone out there that's looking exactly for what you can offer. This could be for absolutely everything, for work, for school, for relationships, friendships. So don't let your shyness take over because we never know what blessing might be waiting for you. Number 3, stop thinking that everything is cringe. I feel like we often label things as cringy because we just perceive what other people might think of that. It's like we're scared to be judged by other people, but the reality is that there's always someone somewhere that might say something. Always remember that things are cringe until they actually work. Like imagine you're starting something and you actually succeed. People are never going to call it cringe, right? The day I decided that not everything is cringe, I just had this liberating feeling of like, do it just for yourself. And I just felt more free in my actions. All this to say, if you want to try something and you feel like it's cringe, always remember that people doing better than you will never shame you for trying because it's just part of the process. Number 4, you need to stop with the lack mindset. You have to realize that abundance is all around us. The world is such a big place. There's so many opportunities everywhere. There's so much money. When you're really conscious of that, you just understand that, you know what? Why not me? There's enough for me. There's enough for you. There's enough for everybody. Stop thinking that all the blessings are meant for other people. When I finally understood this concept, it's like I just had a boost of confidence. And having this boost of confidence just led me to become more bold. Bold with my actions, bold with my vision. And I feel like this is the essence of being that girl. When you're fully comfortable in your own self and you're bold enough to make new moves, try new things, take risks. It can get you far, so why not you? The last one for today is to not take everything personally. Once you realize that people just project their own insecurities on you or people around them, you just understand that there's no point in really reacting most of the time. So don't let someone's judgment or critics control your own mind. It has nothing to do with you in the end. So these were all the main key points that helped me change my mindset to become that girl. And I hope you can share this with some of your girls and you can blossom in 2025.
I'm going to put it so simply how to actually change your life. You firstly decide who the new version of you, that identity is with her beliefs, her assumptions, her feeling state, her visions, what her life is like, and so in accordance with that, what she believes to be true about herself, and what your new story is, and then letting your past go. That is the simplest way to transform your life. Deciding who you want to be, her identity and becoming her ahead of any evidence. And secondly, completely unsubscribing from your past and never allowing it to be relevant to your future again.
This is based upon all the things that I've learned in my personal journey, a journey which I'm still on, but I've done pretty well so far. The first thing you need to do is leave your environment. Environment is everything, and without realizing, we actually do take on and adapt the behaviors of our environment, and so you need to be very conscious, very, very careful about the environment that you put yourself in, and if the environment is not conducive to the plans, the hopes, the dreams that you have, you need to remove yourself. The second thing that no one talks about is that you need to learn how to be alone. This won't be an issue for the hyper-independent girlies out there, but Despite my big age, I still get comments and things like, oh my god, are you really traveling to Bali all by yourself? Are you not like meeting anyone there? Baby, are we 5? Why must you wait for people before you do something? Because the thing is with this journey of success, with this journey of achieving stuff, you have to go alone and then people tend to follow you. Because the thing is, this journey will take you to the darkest of places, so you need to know how to be by yourself in the wilderness. Lastly, you need to be okay with losing friends. But don't worry, because better ones are going to come. And they typically come naturally as you vibrate on a higher frequency, tax bracket, etc. But also you need to actively seek out the friends that align with your goals and beyond. So in other words, time to put down the color-coded mood boards and affirmation cards, and time to actually fucking work.
This is my other favorite delusional hack to change your life. If you want to be that girl, but you are struggling with some imposter syndrome, I got you. First, pick something in your surroundings that you know is just indefinitely true. My outfit right here is black. Now imagine someone coming up to me saying, that's orange. What is my first reaction? Like, no, it's not. You're crazy. Now, keep that same energy and think about something you know to be irrefutably true about yourself and your qualities. Don't be negative on me. We all have one. And it should come with the same energy as if someone was like, this is orange. Like, no, it's not. You're stupid. So for me, mine is, I've always known since I was a kid, I'm smart. If someone ever called me stupid, it was one of those things where it never made me upset. It didn't trigger me because I'm just like, that's not true. But there are few objective truths in this world. That honestly is just my opinion of myself. That is the perception. The same way that I've built around, I have brown eyes, I'm smart. Like, it's just nothing else exists. My life changed when I realized I could take that same energy and make it about anything. So then I started thinking of it like armor. Like, what are the things that people do say that does hit me? When I was younger, I did not have the belief that I was pretty. If someone was like, you're ugly, you look like this, like that would hurt me. That would make me cry because I did not have that perception of myself in the same way that I did other qualities. But again, that's my delusional perception. If I have a perception that I'm ugly, obviously delusional, I can have the same perception that I'm the baddest bitch on the block. I'm not kidding. If someone said that now, it's just like, the shirt's not orange. I'm not ugly. Like, what? That person's like, you're mentally insane. Why are you saying things that aren't true? Imagine getting to that level about things of, I'm going to be successful. How could this person say I'm not going to be successful? Like, that's so weird. Like, I am a great partner. I'm a great wife. I'm a great mom. Like, how could anyone say, like, that is beyond weird for them. When you live in that level of confidence, you start to put yourself forward for opportunities. You become a magnet for all of these powerful manifestations in your life. When you believe these things about yourself, number one, you become unfuckable with. Your mood is going to improve. You're going to be less prone to things like low self-worth, low confidence, which leads into depression. But you're also going to be more willing to put yourself forward for incredible and amazing opportunities because someone like you does, because you are that girl. Try this for even just 30 days and you're going to be amazed at how it works.
If you want to glow up and become unrecognizable by the time 2025 is here, I'm about to show you everything that I did to literally pull myself out of a depression and just start becoming the girl of my dreams. Also, today we're going to talk about mental because physical, I feel like physically glowing up is also important. I have so many things that you can do for that, but that'll be a whole nother video because you having a perfect makeup routine, perfect hair routine, oil pulling, doing everything that you're supposed to do physically is good, but if your mental health is not right, then none of that stuff really matters. So the first thing that I want you to do is take a piece of paper and write out every single detail. Like, get so incredibly clear about what it is that you don't like about yourself right now, what you don't like about your life right now, what you don't like about the habits that you have, what you don't like about everything that you can think about that you don't like, that you want to glow up. Now, this is gonna be so uncomfortable, y'all. Like, I remember when I did this, I was really just so sad, but I was already at rock bottom, so it doesn't really matter. But this is such a crucial and important step because in order to change yourself and to become the person that you want to be, you have to realize and recognize what it is that you don't like currently. And I know it sounds like duh, but I'm telling y'all, get really specific, and then that way you can know where it is that you want to go from there. After you've done that, the second step is becoming so extremely clear about who it is that you want to be. Like when you envision your dream self, write down everything that she's doing, write down her habits, write down what she looks like, what does she wear her hair like, how does she think, how does she speak to herself, a daily routine. Get so specific about who it is that you want to be. And then next to both of those things, for the first one, write habits that you can start to pick up in order to counteract that negative thing that you don't like about yourself. And then for the dream one, write down habits that she has that you can start to incorporate into your daily routine now.
And now, let me share with you my own tips on how to become that girl. Number 1, mindset and self-growth. Being that girl starts with your mindset. You can't glow on the outside if you are dull on the inside. Wake up every morning with intention. Journal your thoughts, set your goals, and repeat affirmations like, I am becoming the best version of myself. Stop comparing your timelines to others. Remember, confidence doesn't mean being flawless. It means owning your story and your journey. Number 2, health and wellness. Your body is your home, so treat it with love. That girl drinks her water, eats foods that nourish, and moves her body daily, not out of punishment, but out of gratitude. You don't need a fancy gym membership. A simple 20 to 30-minute workout, yoga, stretching, or even a morning walk can change how you feel. And let's be real, sleep is the ultimate glow up. Number 3, feminine care and beauty. Now let's talk self-care. That girl keeps her skin, hair, and hygiene on point, not because she's vain, but because self-care is a form of self-respect. She wears her signature scent, her nails are clean, her lips are moisturized, and she always smells fresh. And when it comes to fashion, she curates her style, clean, elegant, and true to who she is. Remember, it's not about following every trend, it's about owning your look. Number 4, lifestyle and habit. Being that girl also means staying organized. Your environment reflects your mind, so keep your space clean and clutter-free. Use planners, digital apps, or even sticky notes to plan your day. Financial independence is part of the glow up too. Budget, save, and invest in yourself. And here is a secret. That girl values her time. She says no when she needs to, and she protects her peace without guilt. Number 5, energy and presence. Finally, it's all about energy. That girl surrounds herself with positivity, uplifting friends and environments that feed her soul. She's kind, but she's not a people pleaser. She carries herself with grace, but she's also assertive when she needs to be. Her presence speaks before her words, soft, confident, and magnetic. And guess what? That energy comes from consistency, not perfection. The little choices you make every single day build the lifestyle others admire. So stop waiting to become that girl. She's not a version of someone else. She's already inside you. All you need to do is to start showing up as her. Drink your water, protect your peace, set your goals, and glow unapologetically. If this inspired you, make sure you like this video, you share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more self-care, feminine energy, and lifestyle tips. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one. Do have a very wonderful day.